I hear you're watching a lot of anime these days. Aren't you 10 now?
Oh yeah, I've been watching a lot of anime these days. I just finished Akira.
Excuse me, what?
And last week I just watched Ghost in a Shell. My little brother and I are also watching Neon Genesis. That's around your generation, right? I love Neon Genesis. Demon Slayer is a family favorite right now. We all watch it together.
Well, that's good that you're having parental supervision during that one, but that's definitely not the worst out of everything you've been saying.
Oh yeah, and Yokai Watch.
Hello everyone, hello friends! I hope everyone's having an amazing day today. What? Hold on. Oh, you smell amazing! Now, this video idea came to me because recently I was having a chat with a few of the kids that I used to nanny a couple years back. Now they're like, coming into the preteen age or like, the older kid age, like, between 10 and 12. And it's a cool family, so like, they get into the cool stuff like anime and Magic the Gathering. But then recently, around Christmas time, one of the kiddos showed me that they got the box set of Demon Slayer, and they're only 10. Now here's the question that I've been trying to ask myself and everyone for like the past couple of weeks now. Is there too young for anime, but more specifically Demon Slayer? Because if anyone has noticed, everyone is watching Demon Slayer right now, from babies to old people. It's a really simple anime. Boy sad, that family dead, boy killed demons to try to cure sister. Bada bing, bada boom, you understand. Which is pretty uncommon for anime. Usually there's a lot of twists and turns with the plot, and only like, people who really enjoy anime can't get into those shenanigans. But alright everyone, let's get more into it. For those who are new, just clicking on this, maybe your kid came home with an anime that they want to watch and you don't exactly know what anime is. Well, let me tell you. Anime is a fun genre of media from Japan that can range from like, just little babies to older people. It's just like animation from Japan, and it can be different genres of romance, comedies, horrors, lots of horror. But yeah, it's something that everyone can enjoy depending on like, the appropriateness of the age range. And you can say it caught me by surprise when the last time I saw these kids, they were watching Yokai Watch and Pokemon, and sometimes whenever their dad would come home from work, they'd watch Dragon Ball Z under his supervision. Because he's a millennial, so he grew up with that stuff. And when I was chatting with one of the kids why they like Demon Slayer, she was just saying how much they just enjoyed, like, the demons specifically. They like the demons. Specifically, they like Daki the most, the girl demon with the bikini. And I'm like, yeah, you like her? Why do you like her? And she was just like, she's just pretty. And I'm like, yes, she is pretty. But after that little bit of banter and I'm trying to like understand what anime is, what Demon Slayer is, it is like a horror coming of age story almost. I would say it's a coming of age story, but then it's also scary. The first episode, you see dead kids. Like, dead kid hour. The motivation of it all, I suppose. Now the question is Demon Slayer appropriate for children? Common Sense Media says that there's no sexy stuff in this show. Through the first minute or page of Demon Slayer, there is very mature themes and outfits like, dead kids, adults wearing adult things. Now immediately, my first gut reaction is, no, don't let your kids watch certain animes, especially Demon Slayer. But then I get to thinking, what animes was I watching and reading when I was 10 years old? Outside of Studio Ghibli, my first animes was Inuyasha and Naruto, and I read and watched both of them. Now both books and anime, I remember trying to like hide the screen or hide my page because it was definitely something that my parents would have yoinked out of my hand if they would have saw that sexy jutsu. For watching Inuyasha, my parents had a rule that only my older sister and I could watch it together, not separate, because, I was a little bit younger and some of the themes could have scared me, and there was boobs. So then they had it vouched saying, it's not that bad if her 5-year-older sister is watching it with her. So she was like 14, 15 when I was like 10. According to Common Sense Media, which is a website that parents use, I said it earlier in this video, I was about a year too young for Naruto, but I guess it really just depends on the kid. After consuming some of this media, maybe a little bit behind my parents' back, maybe a little bit not behind their back, I'd say that 10 isn't too young to watch Demon Slayer. as long as the kid is comfortable seeing some of those things. And a lot of time you can tell if they're comfortable seeing those things if they have nightmares, like, you know, the night after or like consistently after. Because and then it's scaring them. Like, I couldn't watch Danny Phantom because I'd get scared. I'd have nightmares about ghosts all the time when I was watching Danny Phantom. I love Danny Phantom, but it scared me too much, and that was worth taking it away. Till this day, I still get bad dreams when I watch something too scary. I mean, like, horror films? Absolutely not. I can watch them, it's just, my nightmares are scarier. Sorry, Mom and Dad, you'll have to deal with them for the rest of your life. Scooch over, I'm coming in. Let me sleep in that bed. You know, maybe not. Hey, wait a minute. You, yeah, watching this video. Please like this video and subscribe to me, and you'll have good luck for the rest of the day. But alright, back to our originally scheduled program. Mwah! But in reality, I think the shows that you allow your children to watch really depends on the family and how you know your children. Do you think your children can handle certain things? I mean, are you a straight edge family, or are you a cool family? And let your kids watch Demon Slayer. I think also when you have a family with older children, or almost like, you know, significantly older to like 3 to plus years older than the youngest child, it's hard to regulate who can watch what in the house. Which is why my parents set up the rules like you can watch Inuyasha or whatever the hell, as long as Eliza, my older sister, is with you. I honestly don't know how that makes much of a difference, but maybe it's because they think that she'd also be a good judge of what's appropriate for me. So I found this pretty fun website about, like, you know, 25 top animes for kids, or like, you know, older kids. And I'm just like, alright, let's go through it. And the first one that was on this list was Girls of Penza. Thankfully underneath it said, for 14 up. And I'm like, yes, for 14 up. I hope you know that 14 isn't exactly kid range, it's more like teenager. So I was really surprised about that one. I was like, Girls of Panzer? Does anyone remember the abridged series of Girls of Panzer? I recently tried to watch it and I had to turn it off between like the first 5 seconds after the theme song. I'm just not that kind of person. Full Metal Alchemist is right underneath it, and I'm also like, little children should not be watching Full Metal Alchemist, I think, specifically because of a certain episode. But a few really great suggestions I saw on here was A Silent Voice, Naruto, of course a lot of Studio Ghibli. I think Studio Ghibli is amazing for all ages. I think maybe restrict Porco Rosso a little bit though. Yes. It's sexy. It's a little sexy. You can't deny me that it's a little sexy. A lot of the magical girl animes are really good for kiddos, you know, great girl, like, you know, role models. Always need those strong women. Yes. Now here are animes that I think that are good for older kids that, or like older children, like between the ages of 10 and 12 that won't exactly traumatize them. I mean, they still have themes. Like, shows will have dark themes in them, but I mean, it won't hurt their feelings. Definitely the first one on my list is Avatar: The Last Airbender. Despite it not being a property from Japan, I still consider it an anime. It just gorgeous. I really wish they'd remaster it because it's obvious that the animation was done on a budget, but I mean, it's a television show that had like seasons coming out. Like, they had to have it on a budget. Avatar: The Last Airbender has beautiful themes of, like, you know, a coming-of-age story and friendship, love, war. So all the good stuff you need to know when you're growing up in, you know, middle America. I'd say Naruto is a great watch for, like, you know, kids over 10. I would be like, sexy jutsu, depending on the family, might be too much. Maybe you can find one without the sexy jutsu, because the censorship with the sexy jutsu isn't exactly censorship, it's just censorship. Watch at your own caution, but I'd let my kids watch it. I mean, Fruits Basket is such an adorable anime that I think would be great for an older child. It's not very scary. It has an interesting concept that might not grab every child's attention, but Haru is just an adorable character that I think a lot of people would love. I think I started watching Fruits Basket when I was like 11, 12, so about that. Ori Monogatari, or My Love Story, is so cute, and I think that an older kid would also like really enjoy it. It has, like, despite it having like that love story, it has a really great theme of, like, you know, don't be mean to people that you think don't look the norm. And it's like, you know, and the main characters are just so adorable. I only watched a little bit of it. I don't know how it ends, but I'd say that it's a good time for older kids. And of course, Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon. I mean, like, you know, mix it up and match. I don't think it's that scary. Yes, both of them can have some adult themes in it, but I think for an older child, it's fine. For me personally, but you're the parent in this. Or are you? But again, I think it just depends on the family. It depends on the parent, the kid. I know I wouldn't be able to watch Demon Slayer when I was 10 because I am frightened. I can't watch the Chip and Dale movie without being scared of the main officer's name. He was that blue thing. That freaked me out, and I didn't like it. I'm a baby, but are you a baby? That's the real question. Babies not allowed, only big kids can watch Demon Slayer and Akira. But alright everyone, like this video if you did. If you didn't subscribe to me, you'll get more of me. But alright everyone, have a good day. Bye-bye. Mwah. Akira's stupid. Bye.